Hi, the purpose of this video is to show you how to enter normal distribution, standard normal distribution calculations into your Ti-84 calculator. So this is for the Ti-84 Plus. Okay. So the question is, find the probability of a z greater than or equal to negative 1.5. So we know that the middle or the mean is a z-score of 0. And negative 1.5 would be on this side of the graph. And greater than or equal to that would be on this side. Okay. So that's the area I want. So I would go to second distributions, which is above the variables key. So you hit second is in the upper left-hand corner. That brings me to this screen right here. Okay, and I'm going to choose normal CDF, the second choice. You can either arrow to that choice or just push 2. Then you'll get this screen down here. And what we want to do is, we need to enter the z-score, the lower limit to the upper limit, okay? The lower limit means the smaller z-score on the left, and the upper limit means the upper z-score, which would be on the right of the region we want. And for a normal distribution, what we use for a really big z-score is a 10, okay? So when I want to find the area to the right of negative 1.5, the lower z-score would be negative 1.5, so that goes in the lower area. And then the upper z-score on the upper end would be a 10, so that goes here. Okay, and you could put in 100, you could put in 1,000. You just need a big number. Remember that most normal distributions end at a z-score of 3, so we're just trying to pick a z-score that's somewhere bigger than that, so we make sure we get all of the area. And then you just want to make sure that the mean and standard deviation are set as 0 and 1. Because remember, that's the mean and standard deviation of the standard normal distribution. Then you'd hit paste. So highlight paste and hit enter. And then you have to hit enter one more time. And then you'll get this answer. So remember, we round it to 4 decimal places. So it'll be 0.9332. Another example would be if I'm looking for the probability of a z being less than 1.28. And again, remember a z-score of 0 is in the middle. So 1.28 is over here to the right. And at this time I want less than 1.28, so I want this area. Okay, so this time the 1.28, that's the upper z-score. And I need a lower, so remember I go off the graph. And remember we went positive 10 to the right, so it makes sense we're going to do negative 10 to the left. So negative 10 will be our lower, 1.28 will be our upper. So again, we do the second distributions, which is the variables key. We pick normal CDF, choice number 2. Then we do the lower limit here, the upper limit here. And then make sure that the mean and standard deviation are 0 and 1. Hit the paste button, and our final answer is right here, 0.8. And we'd round it to 0.8997. So about 90% of the distribution would fall between would be less than a z-score of 1.28, less than or equal to. Another example. This time I'm asking you to find the probability of z being greater than or equal to negative 1.5, but less than or equal to 2.28. So remember, 0 is in the middle. Negative 1.5 would be over here. And when you're drawing a picture, the scale doesn't really matter. Just make sure you're left of the mean. And then the other limit is less than 2.28, so that would be over here. Again, all I really care about is that one's on one side of the mean and one's on the other. And I want what's in between them. That's this area right here. We always recommend drawing a picture of the question. It makes it easier to understand. Go to normal CDF again. This time this is the lower limit. This is the upper limit. So lower goes here, upper goes here. Mean and standard deviation are both 0 and 1 again. We hit paste, which is hidden behind that black cursor. And then you actually hit paste and you have to hit enter, and then there's our answer. And we'd round to 4 decimal places, so it'd be 0.9219. So that corresponds to the red shaded area. Good luck.